Look at all the pros over there with all their fancy bikes and kit, and oh, we've got a big truck. They're 10 grand Italian super bikes. They think they're so good. Question is, what would happen if you swapped bikes with a Tour de France pro and made them ride a crap 250 quid bike from Amazon that weighs more than twice as much? Could you beat them on a climb?
Well, with the help of Villiers and one of the best climbers in the world, we're going to find out. It's time for pro rider on a bike versus rider on a pro bike. Climb edition.
For this test, we're going to need a pro. Fortunately, here's one that we made earlier. This is Joe Dombrowski. He rides for Team Astana, Kazakhstan. He's one of the best climbers in the world. He's won races at the highest level of the sport and has completed the Tour de France. Sorry, Joe, but I'm going to have to take this off you.
Okay.
I've got your new bike over here.
Enjoy.
Thanks. let me show you this. You're in for a treat.
All right.
Once again, I will assume the role of our rider. Okay, I'm not that crap, but I am an amateur. I'm quite fit for an amateur, but compared to a World Tour pro like Joe, I am distinctly bang average. We next need a climb, and this is the Col de Rates in Valencia, Spain. It's 6.5 kilometers long with an average gradient of 5.2% and is arguably the most popular training climb in the world for professional cyclists, many of whom come here to train in the winter months. The average road cyclist would get up here in about 28 to 30 minutes. My time's quite good for an amateur. It's 17 minutes, 33 seconds. But Joe has an exceptional time. He's done it in 13 minutes, 33 seconds. Although that was on his fancy pants bike. Speaking of which, this is the kind of bike that Joe normally rides. It's an absolutely stunning Villiers Triestina SLR0, an ultralight carbon fibre racing machine, which looks just beautiful in the 2023 team colours for Team Astana. I mean, this paint job with this like marbled effect on it and this blue fade. This is the nicest like standard team issue pro bike paint job I've ever seen. A bike like this, it's just the best of the best. I mean, you've got Shimano Dura Ace Di2 electronic 12-speed gears. You've got these amazing super lightweight Corima carbon fiber wheels with, just look at these spokes, carbon fiber as well, incredibly light, all integrated cables and a one-piece bar and stem to make it all sleek and aerodynamic. Oh, it's incredible. This bike weighs just 6.8 kilograms, hardly, I lift it with one finger. The minimum weight allowed by the UCI, although in theory you could make it lighter than that.
The frame set is said to be less than 800 grams, which is very low, even for pro bike standards. But it also boasts very high stiffness to weight. The lateral stiffness of the frame is said to be 154 newton meters per kilogram versus 124 newton meters per kilogram on the previous 07. It's a climbing weapon.
It's a stark contrast to the 250-pound bike, the bike that Joe is going to be riding. So I think we should introduce him to it. I can't wait to ride this. This is amazing. Look at it. Oh, it's so nice. Woo. Prior to giving Joe his new bike, we let the Team Astana mechanics set it up for him. They all thought it was great.
Carbon? No.
No carbon.
No carbon.
Figa também.
This is the bike you're going to be riding today. Are you excited?
Let's see it.
New bike day. Right, this is... We'll remove the sheet. Oh. This is the Amazon bike. All 250 pounds of it.
It's
Yeah.
It's got a kickstand.
It does. I think you should lift it. See what you think to the weight of that.
Oh,
How does that compare?
yeah. I mean, that's
17 kilos.
17 kilos. That's more than double my my race bike.
Yeah. But you know what they say? A bad workman always blames their tools.
Well, I guess we'll put that to the test.
Does have a kickstand though, and it's got aero wheels.
They say carbon, but I'm not sure these are carbon.
No, they say no carbon.
This is, yeah, it's something. This is like a question, could Lewis Hamilton win in Monaco with a Fiat Panda?
Right. Well, what?
Yours, so
Yeah. The mechanics have put your pedals on it and put your saddle height up. So,
I see that.
Yeah. So it should feel exactly like your normal bike.
Oh yeah, that's How's my position look?
Aero.
Good, no?
Yeah. You look pro.
It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but the guys were wondering what this bike was going to be like. We were speaking about it at the dinner last night. But they were thinking I would lose over a race bike a maximum of 3 minutes.
A maximum of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting because your best time on this climb.
What is my best time on this?
13:33.
Really?
I had a look on Strava.
Okay. How many
My
watts?
best time.
How many watts?
390.
Okay.
My best time, 17:33.
Ooh,
So
that's pretty quick.
that's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of, yeah, we'll have to find out.
But they haven't seen this bike. I think 3 minutes might be a bit optimistic. We're gonna see.
We are.
How long do you think you could survive in the peloton on this bike? In a stage in the Giro or Tour?
until kilometer 0.
Until the neutral ends. But then even sometimes if it's a nervous start, the neutral can be quite,
You'll be dropped even on the neutral.
I think so.
Dropped in the neutral. Our challenge is simple. We'll set off together at the bottom of the climb and have a race. First one to the top wins. This is the bottom of the climb. Are you feeling good, Joe?
I'm feeling good.
Nice. Just, I mean, one thing, the last pro to ride that bike was Rory Townsend. After riding it, he became national champion of Ireland.
So we can expect big things.
Yes, it's got magical powers, I'm certain of it.
All right.
Right, should 3, 2, 1 and go?
Yeah.
Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, wrong gear.
I don't think Joe's expecting me to go that hard out of the blocks. I've managed to get a gap, put him under pressure. Just gonna ease off the touch, settle in, get a good rhythm now.
Whoa, I'm full gas already.
Five minutes in. Oh, I'm worried I've gone too hard here. But I've got a gap.
Whoa. I don't think this bike is too fast.
I'm currently averaging over 330 watts. Rich is giving me a predicted time of under 18 minutes, and I can't see Joe in the background. So, it's looking good.
I was into the last kilometre of the climb and I'd stretched out my lead to nearly a minute. Surely I had this in the bag. Then something unexpected happened.
Oh, come on. What is it? There's like, why is there a traffic light? Oh, for God's sake. Did you put this here? Unbelievable. Oh, it's like, I can't believe, this is like, what, 500 metres from the finish? Oh. I got a bit too hard early on, and then he's caught me up.
Having lost my lead thanks to that pesky traffic light, we're now neck and neck coming into the final 500 metres. Joe kicked hard and I was able to mark the attack thanks in part to my significantly lighter bike, although I still had to peak at 868 watts. The finish line was still 100 metres away and Joe kicked a second time and I couldn't match it. This is one of the differences between an amateur and a top pro. He can recover and go again much quicker, made all the more impressive with how heavy that bike is. Including the temporary traffic light, which held us up 72 seconds, our time was 18:52. Comparing that to Joe's time of 13:33 on a pro bike, you're looking at around 4 minutes slower, which is mostly down to the added weight, but also slow rolling tyres, inefficient gears, and on a climb where we were averaging over 20 kilometres an hour, aerodynamics as well.
So how bad was the bike?
You know, from the tires to the saddle to the, I guess these are shifters, it was really pretty bad.
Yeah, mine was absolutely mint, and yeah, I've ridden that too. It's completely pants. So I guess this video shows that, well, Lance Armstrong was wrong. It is all about the bike, unless
Indeed.
there's like temporary traffic lights involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, if you've got any. And big thanks to Joe. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Good race. And also to Villiers as well for making this video happen and letting us ride their absolutely beautiful bike. These paint jobs are incredible.
Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Thanks.